Chapter 5, Trapped. "Come on!" cried Annie. Jack raced behind her. They were being followed. "Oh, here, quick!" Annie dashed towards a door off the hallway. She pushed the door open. The two of them stumbled into the dark, cold room. The door creaked shut behind them. "Give me the flashlight," said Annie. Jack handed it to her, and she switched it on. Yikes! A row of knights in front of them. Annie flicked off the light. Silence. "They weren't moving," Jack whispered. Annie turned the light back on. "They're just suits," Jack said. "Without heads," said Annie. "Let me have the flashlight for a second," said Jack, "so I can look in the book." Annie handed him the flashlight, and he pulled out the castle book. He flipped it through the pages until he found what he was looking for. Jack put the book away. "It's called The Armory," he said. "It's where the armor and the weapons are stored." He shined the flashlight around the room. "Oh, man," whispered Jack. The light fell on a shiny breastplate, leg plates, arm plates, on shelves filled with helmets and weapons and shields and spears, swords and crossbows, clubs, battle axes. There was a noise in the hall. "Voices!" "Hide," said Annie. "Wait, I gotta check on something first." "Hurry," said Annie. "It'll just take a second," and said Jack. "Hold this," and he handed Annie the flashlight. He tried to lift the helmet from the shelf, but it was too heavy. He bent over and dragged the helmet over by his head. The visor slammed shut. "Oh, forget it. It was worse than having a 5-year-old on your head. It was more like having a 10-year-old on your head." Not only could Jack not lift his head, he couldn't see anything either. "Jack!" Annie's voice sounded far away. "The voices are getting closer." "Turn off the flashlight!" Jack's voice echoed inside the chamber. He struggled to get the helmet off, and suddenly he lost balance and went crashing to the floor in pieces of armor. The metal plates and weapons clattered to the floor. Jack lay on the floor in the dark, and he tried to get up, but his head was too heavy. He heard deep voices, someone grabbing him by the arm, and the next thing he knew, his helmet was yanked off, and he was staring into a blazing light of a fiery torch.